New at 5:30 tonight, there's a new phase of the casino wars now. Connecticut tribes fighting against New York casinos and in Massachusetts as well. We have a new report now to bolster their case. And we've got your back with full details. That new report claims that job losses in the state's casinos could be catastrophic.
And it all has to do with the expansion of gambling in neighboring states. Our chief political correspondent Mark Davis is here now live with the latest on the New England casino wars. Mark?
Hi again, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone, from the Hartford newsroom. There's no doubt that Foxwoods and Mohegan Sun drastically changed southeastern Connecticut. Well, now there's no doubt that what's going on in New York and Massachusetts will drastically change it again. The report concludes that if nothing is done, close to 10,000 Connecticut residents will lose their jobs over the next 4 years. Close to 6,000 at the two casinos, and the rest lost by vendors and others that do all kinds of supply work for Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods.
The four planned casinos combined in New York and Massachusetts will by 2019 cannibalize approximately $570 million in gross gaming revenues that otherwise would have gone to Connecticut's casinos.
And for cash-strapped state government, that means at least the loss of $100 million a year in revenue sharing. The most immediate threat is the planned casino resort for Springfield that the report says will drain huge amounts of Connecticut gambling revenue from people that live along the I-91 and I-84 corridor in central Connecticut, and is one of the reasons there is so much urgency for the two tribal chairmen in getting the public and the legislature to give them the green light to open a gambling facility in northern Connecticut to compete. And today, the two tribal chairmen told me that they would consider sharing more of the pot with the state in order to get the okay for a casino in northern Connecticut.
You might be accommodating, at least to discussing, a revenue sharing agreement like the one in Massachusetts that would give not only a percentage of the slots but also the gaming tables?
Possibly, yeah.
We'd be open to revenue sharing discussions. And again, back to your initial question, Mark, this is about informing the public but also the legislature.
Now, the governor still remains on the fence on this issue, says he's open about it. But the two tribal chairmen told us today that their legal advisors say they can negotiate a different revenue sharing deal for any new facilities that might be approved by the legislature. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.